So, what does postpartum really means? Postpartum period, also known as the fourth trimester, is the period beginning immediately after the birth of a child. During this time, your body heals from pregnancy and childbirth, and you adjust into motherhood. So, physical changes, hormonal shifts, and sleep deprivation can impact your mental and emotional wellness during this period. This recovery varies from one woman to another. Most people believe that postpartum recovery lasts for just first 6 weeks when the uterus goes back to its pre-pregnancy state and the vaginal bleeding stops to another. In fact, complete recovery in musculoskeletal system can take up to 6 months. So the postpartum period is not a fixed period of time. It into three stages. The stage one is the first 6 weeks that is most common by every. The stage two is the first 12 months. And the final stage is called what I call the rest of life postpartum. So once a woman has given birth, they are postpartum forever. A woman who has birthed a child is technically postpartum forever. So these are a few things to expect during the postpartum recovery and how to cope. We have physical changes and we have emotional changes. These are some of the physical changes. We have vaginal immediately after the birth of a baby. We have vaginal bleeding, and ways to cope is you use sanitary pads or adult diapers. You need to change frequently to avoid infection. You monitor for heavy bleeding or clots. So if there is any issue, you can quickly alert your healthcare professional. Another thing is swelling, bruising, soreness in vagina and perineal area. You'll soon understand the perineal area in day two, where we explain the female genital organ. So stay tuned. So you can apply cold press, compress, or warm baths to ease those pain in that area. Then we have abdominal pain, cramping, and contraction is also common during this period. So you can practice relaxation techniques, and you can use deep breathing as in meditation to help ease those pains. Then you can take warm baths and use a warm or heating pad on your abdominal area. That is, if you don't have a C-section incision there. So, and then there's also breast engorgement. So, one way to prevent it is to breastfeed frequently and frequently change the baby nurses in. So, you can have any way meant to have a mental note of which one did the baby nurse from last. So, you can breastfeed frequently. You use breast pads or cold compress for the engorgement, because some have excessive milk production, and you can also consult a lactation consultant for guidance. Then one common thing is there's just this fatigue that comes with being a new mom, lingering body pain, soreness, sleep deprivation, and mood swings. So during this period, you can get a massage. You can prioritize sleep when baby sleeps. You can accept child care. So if someone is around, you give them the baby maybe during the day. If the baby does not allow you to sleep during the night, and you engage in self-care activities, maybe just take some time for yourself that you know it is for you and you only. Even if it is 5 minutes a day or 10 minutes a day, it goes a long way. Then we have emotional changes. Those emotional changes are mood swings, anxiety, depression. This moment you are happy, another moment you are anxious, another moment you are scared. Taking care of a newborn is not a child's play. So you practice compassion and mindfulness. You try to seek support from loved ones, and whenever you see something that doesn't seem, you try to talk to your healthcare professional or any specialist, maybe the pediatrics specialist in your healthcare professionals team, to take care of it. Then we have emotional ups and downs. So if you have emotions, one sure way to quickly snap out of those emotions is to allow yourself to feel that emotion. Yes, it sounds counterintuitive. Oh, I don't want to feel sad. Let me do things to make me happy. If you feel sad, ask yourself, what is making me sad? Allow yourself to feel the sadness, and you realize that the sadness will snap out quickly than trying to run away from it. So, and take your time to bond with your baby. This is the most precious time. Every other thing can wait. This time goes by so quickly. So, and then these are tips for smooth recovery. Prioritize rest, warmth, and sleep. Why rest? Because your body is going through a lot of things during this period. And when you rest, you help the body to be able to heal better. And then warmth, when you make sure you are always warm, there's improved blood flow throughout your body. And it is that blood flow that carries nutrients around and every other thing that would aid in your healing process. And then sleep is very, very good because that is when the body works better and it goes a long way in the healing process. So accept help from loved ones and support systems. Always drink lots of water. Maybe you need something to keep nudging you to drink water from time to time because especially if you are breastfeeding, then you can engage in gentle exercises, maybe like just gentle stretches, neck turns, and just stretches. You feel your body better, and you can practice self-care and stress management, and then make sure you attend postpartum checkups. So, and these are red flags to watch for. To go and see your doctor. Excessive bleeding or pain, go see your doctor. Fever, chills, maybe you feel there is an infection, or you have severe mood swings that you just feel so cranky, and then difficulty breastfeeding or with lactation, then you have persistent pain or discomfort, please go see your doctor. Healing tears and episiotomy wounds. During childbirth, a doctor might make a small cut in the area between the opening where the baby comes out and the back passage to create more room for your baby to come out. This is what we call an episiotomy. Other times, instead of a cut, that area might rip on its own, and that's called a tear. Both happen to make sure the baby can come out safely. So, and these are the tips for faster healing. So, you have to follow the postpartum care instructions. You have to maintain good hygiene to prevent infection. You can apply warm compress to that area or seat belts. And then you avoid heavy lifting, bending, or strenuous activities during this time. And then you can start your gentle, well guided Kegels exercises. So, and then you eat nutritious food, including protein and other essential nutrients. So, and why you should pay more attention to your postpartum recovery is to prevent pelvic floor issues. Weakness in your pelvic floor after childbirth is normal. If left unchecked, it can lead to issues like incontinence, pelvic organ prolapse, back pain, or those embarrassing vaginal farts. You know that feeling of farting in the public without farting. That's what we call queefing. Air is coming out from the vagina. So another important reason is healing your diastasis recti. So if your belly still looks a few months pregnant long after birth, you might have diastasis recti. So without proper care, this separation of the abdominal muscles can lead to core weakness, lower back pain, or even hernias. So the right exercise is not just any exercise can help heal this condition. Then the postpartum recovery isn't just physical. Your mental health is just as important. So ignoring your recovery can add unnecessary stress, exhaustion, and feelings of being overwhelmed. So, and then with the strain of pregnancy and childbirth, many new moms experience lingering pain, hip pain, and back pain. So recovery helps realign your health and relieve the tension from these muscles that have been working overtime to carry and deliver your baby. So, and as a mom, you can't pour from an empty cup. When you take the time to recover, you will have more energy and strength to care for your little one. Your body will heal stronger and you will be able to move more with ease and comfort. So ignoring your body's needs now can lead to a bigger health challenges later. can lead to bigger health challenges later. But prioritizing your recovery sets you up for a long time wellness. So let's talk about setting realistic recovery goals. Setting unrealistic expectations can lead to disappointment, frustration, and feelings of failure, and that is the last thing you want during this critical time of your life. Realistic goals, on the other hand, will help you promote emotional well being, physical recovery, and self care. Here is an example of a realistic postpartum recovery goal. So, your physical recovery within 0 to 6 weeks, within those first 6 weeks, you can aim to rest when your baby rests. You can take short walks, 10 to 15 minutes daily. You can gradually increase your exercise intensity with duration, that is after that period. And you can also always do your Kegels whenever you are breastfeeding your baby and attend your postpartum checkups. And your emotional well-being in the first yourself to feel emotions. You practice self-compassion and mindfulness. You connect with loved ones, friends, or support groups. You engage in activities that bring joy. You seek professional help whenever you're experiencing anxiety, depression, or overwhelm that seems to be persistent. Then you need to accept friends for help from family, friends, or hire assistance, or prioritize meal preparation and nutrition, and learn to say no and set boundaries. So boundaries. So you schedule self-care activities, practice relaxation techniques, engage in activities that promote your mental stimulation, and nurture relationship with your husband, friends, and family. You celebrate milestones and achievements. These are tips for achieving those goals. You communicate with your healthcare professional. They go a long way in helping you achieving your goals. So when you communicate with your healthcare professional, maybe you have a physiotherapist, pelvic and women's health physiotherapist taking care of you during that time, or gynecologist, and you tell them these are my expectations. They can work with you to achieve those goals easier and faster. So you communicate with your healthcare professional, you listen to your body and adjust goals accordingly. And then you break larger goals into smaller, manageable goals. You focus on progress, not perfection, and seek support because you need a lot of support to achieve your goals. And having realistic postpartum recovery goals will empower you to prioritize your physical, emotional, and mental well being. By focusing on small, achievable milestones, you will navigate this transformative period with greater confidence, resilience, and joy. Now, your turn. What are your postpartum recovery goals? And how would you prioritize your well being during this time?